This has been now going on for more than roughly 13 hours, and many consider this now the worst power cut in the recent history of the country. We do know that in the past there has been very frequent power cuts that covered one or more states that have gone on for many hours, but now this is going on in every single state. It's a nationwide power cut for almost 13 hours, and it's still going on. Now, when it first happened in the early evening hours of Thursday, we were actually in one of the ministries, and we understand that the workers had to go home early because even at the ministry they didn't have generators, and that we understand is the case for many ministries. The question now is that how much the government will be able to carry out its job as the power cut now extends into Friday. And for many people maybe it was a much bigger trouble because we understand that this is a city where people actively use the subway, and as it happened in the early evening hours, many people were stuck on the streets not knowing how to get home. We understand many actually had to walk home, and of course given the precarious security situation in this country, we've seen police cars patrolling the streets literally all night long, and that security concern is still very much valid as the power is still not coming back.
So, of course, this has all turned into a political battle. President Maduro says it's sabotage. His political opponents say it's his mismanagement. What's the public sentiment been on this issue?
Well, given the precarious political situation right now, many people wondered, and the extent of the situation, because they've never seen such a massive, widespread power cut before. Many did wonder whether it has anything to do with political. But not everyone necessarily buys the argument of the government. We've heard from President Nicolas Maduro so far, blaming the American government, calling it an attempt for coup d'etat by the imperialist powers that they say now the opposition has also collaborated with. Now, this is a claim that obviously the opposition has denied, the American government has denied, but we've also heard from the Vice President Delcy Rodriguez that soon enough the Venezuelan public will see and understand the hands of the American government in what has been going on. Of course, it sounds like they might have some kind of evidence, though we haven't seen anything yet. What we do know, however, is that mismanagement has been a big issue in this country, not just the electricity infrastructure, but much of the infrastructure is literally deteriorating over the years. And as I've said, this is why power cuts have been very frequent. What we don't know is that whether it has anything to do with the ongoing political crisis in the country.